Hey there, everybody. Welcome back, friends. Welcome everybody new tuning into my channel. This is part 13 of my Project Castaway journey. Today I'm going to be working on finishing up the radio tower, and I do believe I have enough of the notes I can figure out the combination for the lockbox at the top. So my goal today is to get the radio tower done, and I think I can get the box open that's up top. And then after I get that done, if I have some time remaining, I plan to head on out to the multi-island or the island of islands and see about diving down and getting um, the relic that is down at the bottom of the tree in the ocean. So first thing I need to do is, since I'm going up to the tower, I do know I need a few things before I go up there. I know I need some microprocessors, power cell, some screws, and I need a whole bunch of scrap metal if I remember correctly. Okay, so my inventory is pretty much filled up. Let me make sure I top it off here. Alright, that is topped off. And yeah, let's go ahead and make our way on over. And thank you again, everybody that likes and subscribes on the videos. It greatly helps my algorithm. And anybody that is, watching them, I hope I can help answer any things that I might know. Then there's some things that I don't know. So if there's something I missed, or feel free to comment. Let me know. I don't take offense to it. It's all about helping one another. This is version 1.50. They recently did an update on it a few days ago. So part of my series is in 1.49, and then the other part is in 1.50. So okay, so this box here, let's see if we can figure out how to get that open real quick. Okay, so we're going to need the radio tower notes. As I've done before, I'm just going to kind of flip through them. I'm really just picking up the numbers at the end. If you would like to read them, feel free to pause the video and read them. But for the most part, I'm going to flip through them because I know there's a bunch of people that do watch different people play this game, and they probably already know the story, so I'm not trying to, delay or anything. But I will just try to make it so that if you do want to read, you can. So a 3. A 7. Oops, sorry, I went a little fast on that one. So a 3, 7, 7. 3. 0. So 3, 7, 7, 3, 0. And that was the last one I got. So let's see if that is enough to... I believe that should be enough to get me in. I can just guess on the last one. So 3, 7, 7, 3, 0, and let's do this. There we go. So we have another sticky note, and then we get the GPS tablet, which in my selection wheel will be right here. It obviously doesn't work yet. I don't have the tower working, but I'm going up to add some more stuff to that right now. And hopefully not fall off these stairs again. I'm not a big fan of how these stairs work. Okay, so Oops. It's the microprocessors and some more of the scrap metal. So that is fixed. And then here we need the screws, the power cell. So there's the power cell and some screws, and let's just start working on getting all of this in here. And okay, so I need 1 screw and 5 scrap metal to finish this. So let's see if I can make my way down. So 1 screw and 5 scrap metal. So we're going to run down and grab that. And then probably take a little nap, and then first thing in the morning, run back up to put the rest of that stuff on there and fix up the radio tower. Now I did in an earlier episode take 1 trip up there and deliver a bunch of stuff up there. I just did not finish it all. I'm not really 100% sure how all that works together. I'm thinking the GPS and that tower obviously work together though. So it was 1 screw and 5 scrap metal, which is there. And we'll check on this stuff real quick. That's got a long time to go. And we'll run down this way and check in the smokehouse that I just built in the last episode here. And this stuff is getting close. And then I also built some of these shard containers over here just to purchase some of these surplus shards that I had. Grab a piece of that bird meat. Okay, and let's go ahead and get a little nap in here. Let's go for about a good 8 hours at least. My character is kind of tired. Actually, my sanity is full. So I accidentally tried to start to sleep again there. That normally don't happen. So we're going to save it because we got a bunch of stuff up there. Things I want to do real quick. Obviously, I want to do my general morning eat. So let's go ahead and get that in. And I do need a little bit of... My water is kind of low, so let's go ahead and drink one of these coffees. Oh wait, it's already saying it's boiling. That's right, I forgot. If you don't if you leave it on here after you cook it, it just stays hot. Okay, I'm not knowing what's going on there. It's not letting me drink it off of there. I think I ate something I shouldn't have though. But it thought it was something else, so yeah. Alright, so I drank the coffee, filled up the rest of my energy there, and my hydration is currently on the way up. Let's go ahead and print that out. And I don't think this stuff finished in the time that it took that I was over there. Oh yeah, it did. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and hang all this meat up. All right, so yeah, that was me killing 2 sharks. So that provided me a ton of meat. It's smoked, so it should last longer, and it's in the meat preserver, so I really don't know how long it lasts. And then that stuff was cooking still, and 2 of my traps are filled. So we're gonna go ahead and run on back up to the top of the tower here. And go ahead and get this radio tower fixed up. Alright, so we're back up here, the 1 screw, and let's get the rest of the scrap metal in. Alright, so this is all fixed up. So does that make this work now? Doesn't look like it. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to use that yet, or even if I'm really able to use it yet. I have a feeling they're connected though. Alright, so we're going to want to make our way back on down. Okay, so it looks like the mushrooms do not respawn. So any mushrooms you find in the game are the only ones that you have available to you. Because I harvested those ones along there earlier on in the game, and they have not come back. So looks like I have a confirmed answer on that as far as whether or not they respawn. There is a lot of crabs on this island. Then again, I have not actually taken advantage of killing any of them or removing any of them from the island. You know, and just for fun, we're going to bring a surfboard back. Just for aesthetics. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest these up real quick. Throw a little more meat on the smokers, or at least one of them anyway. And let's just get that started. One thing I do think I probably need to make is some more shark repellent. I do believe I have one left, but I'm having a feeling might need more when I go down to get that relic at the tree in the sea. So I want to take this opportunity to plant up some more of the stuff that I need here. And then I should be able to make, I believe, 2 with that. Oh, and let's see what else was on the rest of this radio tower here, now that we got it open. So the next note. And this was all the stuff that I needed to fix the tower that I already fixed. Oh, and then it gives me the full code right there. Maybe I need to turn on the radio tower. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, so I have the key, I just didn't activate the tower yet. That makes sense. But I do need to take care of my farming responsibilities real quick. Especially since it started raining on me. And like I said, I've been debating when I start my next run to maybe try doing a nomad living on the raft. Even though I will have to find essentially a spot to do my farming and to store items. Because I don't think you can run around on the raft with everything that you need to. With, you know, like all the stuff that I have outside of the farming stuff, I don't think you could be running around and have room to place everything. I guess I could have dropped that off while I was here. Alright, and back to shark repellent. Like 2 of them. Okay. Yeah, see, that's another glitch there because it's staying on. I still have enough items. It doesn't update while you're doing it. But I did add 2 more to my backpack. Should be right there. Alright, so I went to go drop this flag off that I had walked past earlier. We're just going to go ahead and toss that down here with the rest of the flags. And just for fun, we're going to put a pirate flag on the boat. Need to repair a few items here real quick. And while we're out here, let's go ahead and drop these shark repellents in here. And this extra piece of rope. I did use up a lot of the rope I was carrying with me. I think I need to actually make some rope. And we're going to go ahead and hang the pirate flag on the corner of the boat here. Because, well, why not? Actually, maybe we'll put it like up here in the middle somewhere. So right around here. And right around this neighborhood will be fine. So 2 ropes and a large stick. Which I know I have all of those items. And some. So that is not a problem. I can easily throw that together. Oh, did I not pick up the second rope after I made it? That's my luck. Oh, look at that. I didn't pick it up. So we still got a little bit of energy and stuff left. Let me go see if I can turn this thing on. Apparently I missed where I had to turn it on at. My luck, it was all the way at the top too, so. And that's if I'm on the right track here, what I gotta do. So it's I've honestly never made it to the point where I was able to turn this on. So, kind of curious how this works. Because I don't recall seeing any kind of point of interest where it was saying, oh, you know, click here. So let me see what happens here. I'll just go ahead and inspect everything good. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to climb back up to the top. Alright, well, here we go. Climbing back to the top. It might have had something to do with that box that I repaired. Hey, look at that. Let's go ahead and look and see what the note tells me to do. Radio tower. So I'm guessing I activated the tower. Was that all I had to do was open this up? Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so the islands that I know I have been to. There's Arch Island, I've been to it. Lighthouse Island. I can't really remember which one that is. That is Lagoon Island. Big Plain Island. And I'm thinking that is multi-island. Or the Islands of Islands. So I'm thinking that's where I'm going to head out back to, because I want to... Oh, wait, no. Hold on a minute. There's multi-island, or the Island of Islands, and there's the tree that I would like to get to at some point to go dive down. But I'm curious to what island that is. I can't remember right offhand. I might have to go make my way over there and see what it is. I mean, I'll know right away if I've been to it, because every one I go to, I make a little outpost. Make me a little hut. Fire. You know, basically the essentials to survive. Okay, slowly walk down here. Oh, come on now. Not trying to fall off. And we have hit the pirate ship. We did get both the relics. Thanks to Robert Howard. He helped me with the second one, which was on the outside of the boat, in the sand next to it at the back, along with some hefty with some extra tools and stuff. I don't need them personally, but I imagine if you go down there earlier on in the game, they could probably be very helpful for you, as long as you can get past the sharks. We're just going to go ahead and bring another surfboard back just for fun. And yep, we're going to sacrifice the butterfly to add to my insect collection. Tell you what, I got more feathers and beaks here right now than I could probably know what to do with. Actually, I just want to go ahead and eat those right now. Keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry about that. And go ahead and get me some more coffees ready. I don't think... Yeah, stuff like the mushroom you can't cook. Oh, I bet that other island that I haven't been to yet is SOS Island. That is the island that I am forgetting about. So yeah, I guess my next trip is going to be SOS Island. And I'm going to save going out to the... heading out to go to visit the underwater tree, because I do want to go check out SOS Island first. That's one place I haven't been. I do believe there's a few more relics there that I have not collected yet. But I would like to do it in a situation where I have full health and it is the start of a new day. Full health and sanity. So we're going to hang out for just a little bit. And just kind of, I guess, wait for a moment until some of this meat's done smoking, and then make my way out to SOS Island. I am going to throw the shell in there. I very much so will be setting up a water collector. When I get there and I really just don't feel like hunting a turtle. I mean, I probably still will anyway, because he's probably just going to become a food source. But I do want to check, now that that is supposed to be working. Look at that. So it's showing the radio tower is behind me, and it looks like there is a GPS sensor of some sort on Big Plain Island. That's what it's looking like. Something's over that way. And I'm not seeing nothing else, but definitely something's on Big Plain Island. So we might have to run back over there and check on that. Then I think the island that I wanted to check on is not right there. It is over that way, I think. I really actually kind of forgot. I got sidetracked in the direction that I needed to go. Okay, so that was the Lighthouse Island. That was Arch Island. I think that one there was the one I needed to go to still. SOS Island. Or actually, no, it's right there. I'm losing my bearing down here. Yeah, it's right there. I think is the one I need to go to. So I know we're gonna head out there here as soon as we get the next sunrise and we are full of health. Not really sure why I am going after him. I should probably go after him with the hatchet. And I'm going to take you back for the collection. I'm going to take both of you. Come back. I want to see if this hatchet or this cleaver takes you out in one hit. Okay, so I did use up a bunch of my small sticks when I built them smokehouses. And I think that stick just clipped through the ground. Pretty sure it just did. Oh well. Not worried about it. My coffee supply looking. I'm still looking fairly decent on it. Those could all be harvested, but I don't really need no more large sticks right at the moment, so I am not too worried about that. Throw some more of these coffee berries up here on the counter. And I got these hornets to drop off to add to the bug collection. Huge hornets. Hornets the size of birds. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of killing a little bit of time here right now until I can rest, and then once I rest, I want to head back. I want to head to the SOS island. And it looks like my ginger had gotten pest at some point. So as I replant these, I'm probably just going to replant that too, just to see if I can get a better grow out of it. Go ahead and grab up a bunch of these bird beaks. They will become very handy for compost here in just a moment. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff floating around right here. Maybe ideally I should have probably put it right next to the compost so that they would all be right here. Come on, work with me, game. Okay, so that's restarted. Now I just need to run around and compost everything, just to get it to grow as fast as possible and hopefully not have any more pest issues. Ah, come on. Come on, that one went in there. Almost got stuck again. Alright, so those 3 are done. And my bird traps are still going off. Like I said, just the 3 traps alone, it provides a pretty ample supply of meats. Okay, the compost is completely empty. Alright, let's go ahead and go in and get that nap in real quick. And then we're going to take off for the next island. Boy, that worked out really good. Got right on the money. Okay, so we're saved. We're getting up. We're getting ready to go again here. That stuff's not done yet, of course. And even if I burned it all, it doesn't really matter. I got plenty. I can either cook it fast or take a long time to cook it. It doesn't really matter. And then I do have all this, so I am actually going to take 1 piece of this shark meat. It's going to come with me. Drink of water, and let's see here. We got this. Alright, I think I have everything I pretty much need, so I think we're going to head out. Oh, just for good luck. I'm gonna grab a couple banana trees, or bananas from the banana tree, I should say. Push this out here, and we are gonna get on and set sail. So we're basically just going to be sailing over here to the other side of the island and off, if I remember right. Which I believe the one I need to go to is straight there, right in front of me now. That one. So we're going to take the long sail ride out there. See what we find when we get there. I'm going to actually stop and eat a banana here real quick. Actually, I could probably do with both of them. It looks like a banana does about an eighth of your hunger bar. So yeah, we're just going to have ourselves a nice little sail all the way out here. Because I do believe there is at least one relic out here for sure. That this should be SOS Island. I don't think I have been there yet. I believe that was the last island on my list of islands to go to. So we're just going to make our way on out there. Might be several hours later. Go ahead and look at this real quick, see if it shows me anything different. Okay, not really. It's just showing me where the red beacon is at and the tower. So I guess at some point I need to go check what the red beacon is. Well, that was their rain. For the morning anyway. It's like the rainy season in Florida. Rains really hard for 20 minutes and then a half hour later it's dry. Yeah, I think this is the one I needed to go to. Otherwise, I've gotten really mixed up. Okay, yeah, this is the one I need to go to. Yeah, this is SOS Island. And there you can already see we have a friendly cat willing to greet us. Just what I've always been looking forward to. Just another one. That's alright, we'll take care of him. It's not an issue. Question is, no, I lost him. Okay, so yes, this is SOS Island. As you can see, there were some survivors here before. They got all kinds of nifty little goodies and stuff. And actually at the top of this tree right here, you will find another relic. I believe it's right here on the top of this tree. And there you go. The ancient jug. So that is another one of the many relics. Go ahead and deposit that. I kind of wish the cat would come back out in the open here. I would like to get him while I know where he's at. And I am going to need some materials to work with. Go ahead and jump up here on the high grounds. Alright, there he is. And I think he already senses me. And I don't think he can get to me. Could be wrong though. Come on over here. Yeah, he senses me, but he can't get to me. That's what it's looking like anyway. I think I shot him in the ear. Bam. Alright, that took care of that cat real quick. 2 headshots. The second one was right in the middle of the skull. The other one was right in the ear. So that is the main predator we would have to worry about. And that is now no longer an issue here. So I guess I got really lucky that he was right there right out in front of everything. And we do have a little tent here we can use. What I think I'm going to do though is stick to my little meat smoker tactic here. If it'll fit in there. And no, it will not. Okay, so that ain't gonna work. I guess I could build a barrel fire in there. But I think I'm just going to build me a little shelter like I've done in all the other ones. Well, a large shelter. And then just put it inside there. Do all the little things I need to do here. Just to have myself another little hideout base. Again, which is probably something I'm probably going to use that much outside of when I'm here. But once I clear the island, then I really don't have no use for it. So alright, so we get that cooking. Even though I can't sterilize water with that. That's one thing I cannot do. Let's see, wait a minute. I had some wood right here I cut down. And then we do have a drop box here with a handful of goodies in it as well. Grab the things I want there out of it. Alright, come on, get out of the way. Got a soda, water bottle, and a beer bottle. And then we have brewing cups here, so we do have a little bit of source of fresh water while it's raining. We just got to wait for it to fill all the way up with fresh water before we decide to try to drink one. Like you see, it says 11% fresh. So probably not the safest bet to try to drink it right away. So we need a little bit of a storm for a hot minute, and then it'll probably be drinkable. But it looks like it already stopped raining, so. But we do have coconuts for backup. That's not a problem. We need some large sticks there, so let's go ahead and break these up. The rope and the turtle shell, we have both of those in the boat. Stay up there. See, I didn't want it to drink that. Okay, so let's drop off these couple items while we are here, because I actually did pick up something that I didn't want to pick up, so. Then we have a celebratory beer for if we get the plane built. We're going to go ahead and drop the shark repellent in here. And let's go ahead and grab a drink of fresh water off the raft. Take care of that food poisoning issue. Okay, so now we have a source of water here. Okay, we have a shelter. And let's get the bed done. And we also have tin here and copper, which I've noticed in the game they tend to be pretty close by each other all the time. Alright, and we have set ourselves up a little base here. I mean, we could obviously have used their tent, but we just go ahead and just make our own little thing here. I guess that went out because it wasn't done and it started raining. So I'm gonna eat some of my shark meat there. Eat one of my bananas. Actually, I'm gonna eat both bananas because my vitamins and everything, it was down from the food poisoning or the water poisoning, listeria or whatever it was. Alright, and then I guess we are now can start exploring the island some more. Do want to search around here some more. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple hours of sleep, wait for the sun to come up. We do about 5 hours, so that puts us a little after 5 a.m. Won't totally fill us all the way up on energy, but should get us close. Yeah. Let's save it since we've made some decent progress there. No issues. Alright, so I guess we need to go and explore this island, see what goodies await us here. And I'm pretty sure there is a way up this. Yep. Just got to use that rock climbing jumping ability. Just give it a quick check up here. Make sure there is nothing of interest up here that's not standing out. And I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, another coffee plant. Which is crazy considering in the beginning I had the hell of a time just trying to find one. I think it wasn't until I hit like my third island until I found one, and now I find a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's just shimmy the way back down here that we came up. And then here is a big old pile of metal. Which I am pretty stingy when it comes to using my metal for things. I guess I really don't have to be. It looks to be pretty sufficient amount. And I'm just trying to throw together here what resources I have spent the time on collecting. Considering I did use up all my log supply back at the home base when I built the smokehouse. So I will likely be loading those onto the boat at some point. And we are already on top of here. Let's see here. I'd imagine there's some blueprints, and I believe there is some stuff on the on the one side of the island, other side of the island here once I get over there. But I am just trying to do a thorough search before I make it over there. And normally I would go through and just clear the beach first. But in this case I took out the cat right away. He just happened to be right on the shore where I was coming up to. So that made life a little bit easier. Yeah, there's some stuff up over there. Once we get over there. Just not quite there yet. Okay, and so here are some more parts and stuff. Kind of glad I jumped up there and just am looking around. Just trying to do a real thorough search. Because I tend to miss things. It's a pretty big fall. Oh wait, blueprint? Okay, that's the plane propeller. I should be getting close to having everything if I don't already, as far as blueprints go. Then here is an advanced crab trap. I don't really know if it's working. I think you can just break it down. And then here's why it's called SOS Island. You got logs that spell out SOS here from the individuals that were trapped on this island that did not make it. Then we got another blueprint for hornet repellent. Oh, we got a power cell here. Go ahead and grab that. Oops, I messed up their SOS. And then it does not look like there's any goodies along the coastline that you need to break down here. Come over here and check, make sure there ain't nothing on these little rocks. And then we're gonna make our way back and climb climb up that last rock over there. Oh wait, here's a fuel drum here. Okay, so there is another fuel drum. So there's 3 fuel drums, looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this back, just in case for some strange reason I need it. I think you only need 2 of them. This is pretty much the same as like finding a relic. We're going to go ahead and load some of these logs up real quick while we're here. Since I did, like I said before, I used a bunch of the ones that I had when I built my smokehouse. And I always like to have just a handful of them around in case I do decide I want to build anything. Because you can see how handy they came, even though I needed more. But it helped out a lot in the setup and the foundation for when I did build my smokehouse. I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink of water, even though there's not a lot there. It didn't rain really long the last time it rained. But again, it probably will rain again here very soon. Okay, so this was the last part of this island I need to get to the top of and check out. So I'm just going to kind of walk around and look for a way up, which I just found. And there was the pirate flag, which it has a circuit board by it and a processor. Or I see a national flag. Yeah, America's not what it used to be. Okay, so we are on the other side. Let's see, where are you? Little Black Widow spider. And you can see why it's SOS Island. I hit that earlier, so that's why this has been called SOS Island. But as you can see above all that, we are up here. And like I said, we got a bunch of rotten food floating around. Then we have some odds and ends up here. Got a brewing cup, a bandage, some antibiotics, another bandage, an energy bar, a dead black widow spider, and then right here in the hand is another one of the relics. I'm having a feeling they died to black widow spiders. And we have gold arrows. I'm not really sure what slot they would go into. Okay, so we got another one of the rings. And there's some more goodies inside the little tent here. Power cell and circuit board. And we even got a torch out here. So I want to take this back. And then I want to drop off one of my weapons. And just for fun, I want to come back and grab that gold knife. And those arrows. I'm just guessing the arrows to maybe do more damage if it follows by the same play as everything else that is in different, stages, whether it be gold. Okay, and there is some odds and ends on the beach here. Do I have anything I can get rid of? Raw meat? No. I don't need the aloe leaf, so we'll go ahead and toss that to pick that up. I can likely come back and grab it on my way back if I really feel the burning cooling unit. Okay, there's some odds and ends scattered around this island. Might as well take advantage of this while it is raining. Okay, so I got some more odds and ends to throw in here. Another bottle. I did put that ring in there. I hope I did. I think I did. Ain't nothing in there. And so we're going to make another trip here real quick back to the other side. Because this island is indefinitely, there's a couple things here and there it looks like that are kind of a little bit scattered around, so I just want to make sure I grab everything that I can find. Ah, scary butterfly. Some rocks. Crab. Oh shoot, I know what I just forgot I was going to do. Dang it. I wanted to drop off some of these arrows and one of these tools and grab that golden knife and the golden arrows. Totally slipped my mind. We're going to make our way back one more time and give it a go here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and drop that off. And 1, 2, 3. Drop those off. Alright, now let's see if we got the room to grab this stuff. One more time. We're going to sprint our way over to the other side. And it does look like there is a couple turtles on this island. I mean, there's at least 2. Go ahead and borrow their fire here real quick. Like I said, you can't do nothing with the rotten food. Otherwise, other than just use it as compost. So it doesn't do me much justice. Now, I don't know if you can use like the dead insects as compost. I do know you can eat them. But I don't know if you can use them as compost. Now see, I don't know why it says my inventory's full. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Because like I said, I just picked up the knife. So I'm not really sure how to get those. Unless you can only have the gold arrows. I mean, unless that might be some kind of strange... We'll do this. Try it this way. Alright, so when I did that, it let me pick them up. But see, now it won't let me pick up my other arrows. So the question is do you trade 3 gold arrows for your regular arrows? Go ahead and grab a bite to eat and grab a couple hours of sleep. Regain just some of my stamina. while I'm sitting here trying to figure out or work out what's going on. I mean, I guess the one good thing on this island is if you do start over this way, you definitely could, you could have a couple supplies right offhand to build yourself a, you know, a shelter of some sort. What was that? Oh, another blueprint. That's a jaguar knife blueprint. It doesn't look like there is a whole lot of other resources here. I mean, to me, this is about, probably wouldn't be the best island to start. I would give it about a medium. There's a couple resources here. There's, you know, some trees here. Now, if you're looking to build a mansion type building here, I would not recommend it. There's, I mean, there is a handful of trees here. But I wouldn't go no farther than like what I did with my main base. I wouldn't want to push my resources too much. See if I can kind of push my raft a little closer here. And the hole attempts that it stops moving. And excuse me. I think the only other thing I would like to do is maybe go collect some of this other stuff. Break it down. Collect it. So the gold knife, don't really have a use for it. The gold arrows. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's the difference between the gold arrows and the other ones. The only thing I can potentially think of offhand is they do more damage. That would be the only thing I can think of. Okay, so, oh, whoops, I've totally had a brain lapse there on what I needed. You can see we still got a pretty decent haul here on the SOS island. Like I said, I showed where the one relic was on top of that tree right here. And then I showed you where the other relic was on the finger of the skeleton. And then, like I said, the only other thing I'm thinking about doing is just breaking down a bunch of these stuff that these folks had built in their survival. Like these chairs, other than sitting in them. I don't think there's a lot I can do with them. Break them down for their supplies. And I probably just need to build the disassembly table here because I have a feeling there's a handful of things I need to break down. I'm probably going to need it. Take it upon myself to take down everything that they had spent their time constructing. I've got a pretty good pile of metal going. Okay, so I do want to run back and grab the rest of my arrows. Not that I really need them, but the hammer I think is the only thing I really need at the moment. Let's go for the mad dash back to the other side. There is a lot of rocks here. Well, that didn't work. I got close though. Okay, so here was my low point. Let's get back up there. As far as all this stuff goes, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to take the torch though, or we'll break it down. But the tent and that, that's going to stay there. I don't really need it. The metal barrel, again, I don't really need it. There's lots of goodies floating around this island. And oh wow, here's another fuel drum. Wow, there was 2 fuel drums on this one. Alright, I did not know that. I just happened to see it standing here. Okay, so yeah, I just learned something. There's 2 fuel drums on this island. Yeah, that'll be okay. It's not explosive or nothing. We'll just throw it off the cliff. Alright, so I should have ample fuel drums now to do what I need to do. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was a fuel drum on this island. 2 fuel drums on this island. So since this doesn't help me anyway, so I don't see why the point of letting it stay here. Maybe it'll give me something. So I'm going to run this fuel drum back. I just had to check, because if there would have been 3 on here, I'd have been like, what? Really? But the fuel drum is definitely something that is going on the raft here. And as far as this one goes, I think I'm just going to throw a bunch of this metal in there and hope for the best. That didn't work out too well. I missed with all of it except for 1 piece. Okay, got another handful of metal. Let's go ahead and run that back. And I probably do have enough metal. I can actually splurge and build some torches and stuff around my home base. Like I said, I've always just been really stingy with it. And my boat is really wanting to float away. And all my metal is down there. That's nice of it. Yeah, I would love to do a nomad version of living off the boat, but as you can see, I don't think that's going to work. Not anytime soon. They got some updates and stuff to fix. Because, yeah, I can't have everything keep clipping through the boat. And I don't know, maybe it might have been me. Maybe I left the lid open. Maybe the waves did it. I'm not 100% sure. But my boat has literally turned completely around. Yeah, this game definitely needs to look into an anchor system that you can make. Alright, close that up again. Alright, there we go. I think we got it all in there. And we're going to proceed with one more final sweep of the island. And looking for collecting materials. I don't think there is anything in the water really outside of this island. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. And as you can see, I didn't really make it quite all the way around the island. I think I barely made it a quarter of the way around the island, honestly. Okay. Took a couple tries, but looks like I got everything installed in the boat. And so what I'm going to do is grab a drink. I really would like to get something to eat. That stuff is not done yet. And I need to, we might as well rebuild this hammer while I am here. And drop that in the box. Or a box. Try right there. Go in. Yep. So I want to make sure I grab my cleaver. And I don't think there is nothing else on this island that I really am breaking down. I think we could probably eat a coconut. We haven't eaten a coconut in quite some time. And let me jump up onto some high ground here. Let's take a quick look at the blueprints book, or the plane book. So we got the air filter, the battery, the dashboard, the chassis, the seat, the fuel tank, the propeller, and we are still missing some. Still missing the engine. So that's where we stand on that. We got some more searching to do. I obviously have missed the blueprint somewhere, and that was the one for the engine. Now, where, you may ask? I don't know. So I am just going to go through and check this island a little more just to make sure it was not on here. Which I did not see it anywhere, but I missed things, so I'm not gonna guarantee nothing. I don't know where you came from, but not hanging out to find out. Okay, so I am not seeing nothing more on this island. And so it looks like my next battle is going to be simply finding the last blueprint that I need. I think there's one more for the engine for the plane. Unless it has something to do with that beacon, I don't know. I think I'm going to go check that out in my next episode. See where that takes me. Too tired. 2 out of stamina anyway. I ain't worried about it. It ain't nothing I really need. Got lucky. I think as soon as these are ready, we will make our way back to the other island. And go take home all the goodies we have looted. I brought a turtle shell to this island. I'm taking a turtle shell home with me. Oh, hold on a second here. Let me check and make sure there was nothing on that corner. And what do we got? Okay, a bunch of stuff didn't fit. A little bit of sleep in here. I want to catch my grill here before it gets done, or my smoker, but I don't want to get my energy fully up before I do that. Okay, so I do have a hunger and a thirst issue going on. solve that fairly quickly. Alright, and I think that is going to be the gist of being on this island. So we're going that way. And let's sail back on home. And I could have probably easily killed that shark if I wanted to. So we're gonna make our way back. I think we might, if it allows us, I might start construction of the plane. Just for fun. Even though we don't have everything yet, we still need well, at least one more blueprint for the motor. And we still need to go get the last valve by the tree in the sea. Nice peaceful little sail. Then I probably need to take the moment and check my bottle notes, but I'll probably do that in the beginning of the next episode. Because I think as far as this episode goes, we have done what we could. As we slowly approach home sweet home here. and get my barge here pushed up against the coast as best as I could, and apparently I had a piece of sheet metal on the back and it didn't fall off, so we got another fuel drum here. Guess I could fill up the rest of my inventory while I'm out here grabbing this stuff. Alright, let's see here. What kind of goodies we gotta get rid of. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start construction on the plane. I think that if it'll let me here, that's what I'm going to do next. Wait a minute. I don't want the antibiotics over there. I do want this over there. To the massive pile of cloth. Oh, I need to check on something. This is burnt, I'm sure. Yep. Did I have 2 or 3 pieces there? Looks like 3. I burned it all. It's alright. Ain't no big deal. And let's go get rid of all this burnt meat real quick. If I find the doorway. All can be used as compost. Add the Black Widows to my collection. And as far as odds and ends, we'll just go and add it to that stuff. And then we have some bandages here. Put those to good use. Reset those and come in here and put these on the bottom. And in good hopes that I catch it all this time. some of these right there. All right. All right, and so yeah, I think that is where I'm going to end this episode. I got done what I needed to do, and actually you can see when I came back to this island, it had glitched, so all my foliage is gone. So now I can see where everything is at. And everything I missed up picking up. I mean, it is a pretty interesting view, really, because it takes away everything, and you just got a total. All the collectible items are now standing out. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that too. That's another one of these glitches that tends to happen from time to time. But yeah, that is what is going on with that there. It does make the game a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And that is where I'm going to end it. So thank you again, everybody, if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. You are some of my favorite viewers if you make it this far. I really sorry that my videos are long, but there's a lot of stuff I cover in them. And I really appreciate everything, you know, that you guys do for me with the likes, the subscriptions, the comments, the assistance, anything you want to do. I really appreciate it, you know, and like I said, if you know other people that are playing, maybe share some of my videos. I know some of the audio and video was messed up in some of the earlier ones, but I do believe I got all that fixed now. So again, thank you very much, and I will see you on the next one.